Are you a lazy sack of potatoes? Watch this video. Yo guys, Casper here, and today we're talking about turning motivation into determination, or drive as I called it in the last video. Now that last video I was pretty happy with, but I want to talk about specifics. So let's start with by talking about the main killer of drive, instant gratification. I want to be really specific with what I'm talking about, so I'm going to take the example of gym just because it's most applicable to me and most people. So you or me, we're going to gym at the start of our journey. You're feeling good about what you're doing. But the truth is, the whole time, there's no instant gratification in what you're doing. You're just happy to go through the pain. And what's making you numb to that pain or mental torture of being bored is motivation. But motivation, as mentioned, does not last forever. Turning it into drive means giving up instant gratification. But our brains still crave happiness from being in the gym. You know that you'd be a lot happier playing video games at home or smoking weed with your friends. But you know that wouldn't make you fulfilled. So you have to learn to accept. This is going to be grueling, this is going to be boring, this is going to be repetitive, but this is what I want. If it's what you want. It may not necessarily be what you want because people change their goals, they change their aspirations and what they want to be accomplished with. But if you know that this is what you want, then you have to persist with it. So how do we persist and turn motivation into determination? Different methods work for different people. You have to realize that first. You have to find your way. And chances are you have found your way before. Whether it's in studying, work, socializing, whatever it may be, you found a way in the past to be consistent with it, to accept the pain. But I'm going to help you maybe find a new way which could help you with it in the gym or whatever else it is you're trying out that's new. So as I said, for now I'm going to stick with gym. So what helped me is visualization. I went into the gym every day knowing what I want my body to look like. I knew that I'm going to look at myself before and after the gym session, and I saw progress eventually after many weeks or months. It still wasn't enough. It's still not enough, and that's why I'm still going to gym. But I had a very clear image in my head what I want to look like, and I knew that I have to sit through this bullshit every day for many days in order to get to where I want to be. And I was sure that that's what I wanted. So I just did it. But the key was that visualization, knowing that if I sit down in the gym, that's what I will look like. Now, because my gym project was a bodybuilding one, this was kind of logical and helpful. If your goal is being healthy, then maybe you'd find more help in just feeling your body, practicing meditation, practicing maybe yoga, Pilates, things like this, which build a mind to body connection. Now, method number 2. This is something I've applied recently and I recommend it highly. And that's an accountability partner. Now, I don't mean partner romantically. I mean a friend who's going to be speaking to you every day through voice notes, through conversations, whatever else, who knows what your daily goals are, who knows what you need to be doing across a week, and through daily conversations will hold you accountable to know whether your excuses were fair or not. We have to be honest with ourselves. Our brains are really good at creating excuses. So the way I've done it specifically is I've got a close friend who I can message on WhatsApp every day and make a voice note up to 5 minutes of the last 24 hours and just tell him what I've been going through, what I've done, what I was planning to do, what I want to start doing and incorporating that. And they do the same. So we feed back from each other. And just saying it out loud, when you think about what you've done and why you didn't do something sometimes, gives you this social pressure of, wow, that wasn't fair enough. I should have really done that. The strength in the reflection that comes from this social interaction is in the honesty and attention to detail for why you did certain things and why you didn't do certain things. You'll have moments where you'll realize, damn, I was just being lazy. And maybe you need to hear that from someone else, or you need to hear yourself thinking that to yourself in order to do something about it. To accept that you need to sit down and put in the fucking work, or you're not going to get to where you want to get to. Now that can cause some very productive reflection within you, thinking about what your goals really are, about how you define success, where do you want to be in a few years. These things are so important for growth that I highly recommend people to try this. So I hope that helps. And the last technique, which for some people will work, is journaling. A session of just writing down in a notebook, a laptop, or phone, where you're just jotting down thoughts, talking about what you've been up to, and reflecting on it honestly. That is the core in this feedback loop of trial and error, in turning a habit which comes from motivation into a habit that's fueled by determination or drive, whatever you call it. So that's it. I hope that helps. Try those techniques. Let me know what other techniques you're trying out which work for you. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Love. Now, just a little bit on routine.